So we are here just a little bit away from the Welcome Water Protectors camp. And I'm here with Mark John. Hi, Mark.
Hello.
Thanks for coming on. So he knows everything that's going, or I won't say everything. I don't say that to anybody. That's too unfair. But anyway, is so wonderfully guiding us and helping us to help around the camp and help us understand what's going on here, all the problems and all the real just desecration of Mother Earth. So, but we're finding ways to combat it. So we're grateful for that. So, Mark, would you just tell us and explain what you're saying, what's going on?
The west side of the road right here.
Yes.
This is where the drill pad will be to go under the second. This is the second river crossing of the Mississippi. So the drill will be activated on this side of the road, and they're going to be drilling under the Mississippi, which is just to the east of us over here. And if we look down towards the end of this road, there's an orange snow fence.
Yes.
And Tanya Abed and Winona LeDuc both had built a wigwam prior to any surveying done or clearing of trees before the line was even permitted. There's been a wigwam down there on this side of the river. And so as of right now, the Army Corps of Engineers has a stay of construction on that wigwam site right there. And critically, why it's important, the pipeline is going to go right underneath it while they drill under the river. But they need the water for the drill. In order for them to get the water from the drill, they're going to be pumping it up from the river. And so the wigwam's kind of right in the way of that at the moment. So it still stands, the wigwam still stands, and they haven't cleared any of the trees down around it yet. So we're hoping we get heard in court and we can stop this drilling from underneath the Mississippi here. This is one of 23 river crossings which they go under the waterbed.
23.
Yeah, total that they drill under waterbeds.
That they're trying to get to.
Yeah.
Oops. Can you do that? My
I'll
fingers are not working.
Yeah.
Thanks. Here, go ahead. Here, you can take it. There we go. My hands are too cold. Yeah, so thank you.
We're just north of Palisade, Minnesota on the Great River Road. And this Great River Road runs the entire stretch of the Mississippi.
Right.
From here all the way to the Gulf. Just as the Mississippi does, which supplies, I believe, 68 million people with fresh drinking water. It's very important we protect this water here in Minnesota. We're in a very, very interesting place on Earth. All the water here flows out. Nothing flows in. So we need to keep it fresh and clean.
Right. It's so important. It's for everyone's drinking water. You can't drink money and you can't drink the dregs that they're trying to push through. Oh, and one thing also people don't understand is that there already is a Line 3 and it is leaking. Yeah. What did you say, 800?
It has 800 anomalies in it. They've slowed the flow to a third of what the capacity of it is. So the risk of the line bursting is less because they're not pumping such a high velocity of oil through it at the moment. And, Enbridge claims this to be a replacement project. But what a lot of people don't realize is it's not a replacement project at all. They're abandoning the old line and leaving it in the ground.
No.
They're not even taking it out. And they've cut a whole new corridor all the way for 330 miles across Minnesota. And you can see where they've clear-cutted just standing here, just for the...
Goes on and on.
Yeah. 330 miles.
330 miles down that way. So join us tonight. We'll be live streaming tonight. And we'll have Tanya Abed, who's been on before, friend of the show, and of course Joe Hill. They can help us understand what's going on because we're going to be here defending the sacred. So you can help out by sharing this, by joining us tonight, and also by calling Jamie Dimon at Chase Bank. And just Google it. Call him, email him, and tell him to stop funding Enbridge for this desecration of the planet. We are defending the sacred. Thank you.